Hey y'all, what's good YouTube? Pariah, enter my realm real quick, man. Now look, it's been a minute since I checked up on y'all, so you know I gotta tap in. Have y'all been drinking y'all water? Have y'all been exercising, reading y'all books? Have y'all been enjoying life, enjoying nature? Now look, man, speaking of reading books, I was reading this one book called, 365 Days with Self-Discipline by Martin Meadows. Basically, every page is a different topic, right? And I got to day 281, page 281, and I read this. And I said, bro, I've been saying this the whole time in my last video. So, of course, I screenshot it, I'm going to read it, and I'm going to break it down and further explain. Now, let's start from the top. On the hardships of writing your life story. You can recall everything you have worked hard and patiently for in your life. But how many things that you have attained with little or no effort can you remember? By Thomas Sterner. Don't know who that is. When you're struggling with your goal and feel tempted to give up, remind yourself that ultimately it's the hardships that write your life story and make it so exciting and memorable. Now I'm gonna stop right there. I'm gonna break down the quote and I'm gonna break down the very first stanza, the very first paragraph of this article. Let's run that back. You can recall everything you have worked hard for and patiently for in your life, but how many things have you attained with little or no effort can you remember? And that's fucking facts. You are only going to remember the things that gave you resistance, the things that gave you a little bit of stress, the things that force you or push you to become a little better, the things that force you to put in a little bit more effort to achieve it. I'm gonna use women for an example because I know a lot of men relate to women. When I was in high school, 11th grade, 12th grade, 10th grade, whatever, we will always have a competition. Who could pull the most amount of women? Who could get the most numbers? Who could talk to the most women? And I remember I, myself, and the other guys at the table, we was really like, second semester? And I said I had 13 women. I had proof. But literally the next year, I couldn't remember I only remember 2 of them. Within 1 year, I forgot all of the other women I was dealing with. Where are they now? I don't know. It's always the females who gave me the most resistance, who stressed me out, who rejected me, who encouraged me, that I still remember to this day. I remember my very first heartbreak. I remember every heartbreak that I had. But I can't remember the females that I pulled with ease. I can't remember the females who I just ran down on, got their number, and I can't remember. Can you remember all the females that you dealt with who was easy? I can't remember the thoughts, the whores, the harlots, the succubuses, the level 1 demons that I had to slay. That's chump change. I can't remember the easy things no one wants a prize who was given to everyone. I said this. The easy things that come, who wants to play a game on easy? Let me beat it on hard. Let me beat it on the hardest difficulty so I can be proud of it. Let me have my pride. I can't have pride in an easy accomplishment. It means nothing. It's worthless. But let's go. All right, let's run back the first stanza. When you're struggling with your goal and feel tempted to give up, remind yourself that ultimately it's the hardships that write your life story and make it so exciting and memorable. When you're on the road to accomplishing whatever you want to be, when you're on the path to self-improving, becoming the best version of you that you can be, everyone wants the underdog story. Everyone hopes to achieve their goal so they can talk about what they had to endure, what they had to face, what hurdles did they have to jump over to get to where they are now. If you look at anyone who's successful, let's use The Rock. His main thing was, I had $7 in my pocket and I did this and I became rich. You can literally listen to any motivational speaker, any famous person, even YouTubers. They are always going to uplift their downs rather than, okay, I had it like this, it was easy. No, because we all know that motivation, stories are better told better when it was hard. The fuck? Stories are better told better when it was hard. Let's continue. As Thomas Sterner points out, we don't remember things that we achieve easily, and often they don't even make us particularly happy when we don't consider them significant. Like I say, any accomplishment that you have achieved, if it was easy and didn't mean anything, you're going to forget it. That's with everything in life. If it doesn't have any type of value and it didn't force you to, get out your comfort zone, unlock some new type of potential, force you to think, force you to operate differently, then you're going to, it means nothing. You're going to forget it. It's not significant. It holds little value. I want you to think, like I said, since most men care about women, think about a female that you got easily. Can you still remember her? Does it mean anything to you? But I can guarantee this. You will always remember your first heartbreak. You will always remember the female who did you dirty, because it's an eternal pain. Next, working hard and patiently to achieve an important but difficult goal isn't just an unpleasant thing that you need to do to get to your destination. It's life itself. A state a human being needs to be fulfilled and inspired. A life without challenges is neither happy, nor does it lead to you to realizing your full potential. How can you grow if nothing holds you back? If you don't fall, how can you pick yourself back up? I said this in my last video. If you have nothing to resist you, how can you grow? See, muscle needs resistance. The mind, for it to grow, it has to be challenged. That's called cognitive thinking, cognitive output. How can you know if you are ready for something if you haven't had stress? How will you know if you fall? The pressure wasn't applied. You dig? You can't reach your full potential living life on easy, because there's nothing to push you to unlock more potential. See your current hardships for what they are: a powerful opportunity to embrace your human nature, grow as a person, and an awesome inspirational story you will be able to share with others in the future. So to you, the viewer, the ones who are on this road to self-improvement like I am, once you accomplish the goal that you have set to achieve, you know that once you accomplish it, it could be getting muscle, going from skinny to big, going from big to skinny, or from big to being physically fit to being big to shredded. Whatever your goal is, what's gonna make you proud of telling that story is from where you started in a deficit and now you're back at a high road. Because as we know, the best things in life always has an up and downs. Everything operates in waves. That's my little video to you. So to the viewer, to the person who's on the road that I am, of not chasing their goals, but pursuing their passion, pursuing their purpose, fulfilling their purpose, understand that embrace the hard times. Embrace the suck. We say that all the time in the military. Embrace the suck. Because once you get over this hill, then you can look back and be like, I can't believe I've done it. And then you got to give yourself a pat on the back. Now that's the video for today. Something light, something simple, something, very understandable. I'm Pariah. Hopefully you learned. Hopefully this advice, resonated with you. Hopefully it keeps you going. It keeps you going strong. Keep grinding like I'm grinding. Like we say, it's the small steps that matter. It's the small accomplishments. It's the things that's hard. It's the things that's challenging. It's the adversity. It's the resistance. That's what's going to promote the most growth. I'm Pariah.